Today, April 1st, we have the full moon in Libra, which is also the full pink moon. Now, this moon happens when the sun is in Aries and the moon is across the zodiac wheel in the opposing sign of Libra. So, we're talking about here the tension between the self, which is Aries, and other people in our relationships, which is Libra. So, this tension is going to be really highlighted at this time. And it's important that we know exactly who we are in our authentic core, exactly what it means to be in our own identity, and where our boundaries are when we're showing up to our relationships with other people. Because the thing is, our identities have totally changed, right? Over the last, I want to say, 5 or 6 years, there's been massive transformations, both collectively and internally. So we really need to check in and make sure that we're putting the correct boundaries in place so that we're protecting our authentic core and we're not giving away or over giving or over compromising too much in our relationships with other people. And that's the energy of Libra, or can be a shadow energy of Libra. So we're going to go ahead and pull a card and see what Spirit wants to say about this energy. Um, yeah, so a lot of swords energy. This is the Six of Swords. Libra is an air sign, which is associated with the swords in tarot, and that's all about communication. So I think communication is going to be really important when we're sort of moving into this new era of who we are now. We have to express clearly what our new boundaries are, what our new identities are. And, we can do that in a diplomatic way in our relationships, but I think like the communication is what is going to move us forward. And then underneath that, we have the star, which is really beautiful. It's the card of Aquarius. And, this entire conversation in Aries is all making a sextile to Pluto in Aquarius. So when you're talking about Aries, you're talking about the self. When you're talking about Libra, you're talking about relationships. And when you're talking about Aquarius, you're talking about the collective. So all of these different parts of the zodiac right now are talking to each other. So it's really all about like that mosaic, right? Like when you are your own unique puzzle piece, you can fit together with all of the other people who are their own unique puzzle pieces. And together, you all make this beautiful big picture. But you can't do that if you don't fully understand your own self and your own authentic sort of needs and wants first. So that's what Aquarius is all about. It's about authenticity, but it's about authenticity in a collective way. But that collective authenticity starts first with you at the individual level. So that's I think the tension that we're talking about here. And I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. If you want to know more about how this is going to affect your personal birth chart, so where this lunation is happening in your chart for you, reach out to me for a stars and cards reading. I'm going to be at Witch Please New York in Beacon if you want to do an in-person reading. If not, virtual readings are always available at my website. Talk to you guys soon.